So in our last video, I was giving another reality check to James. He wasn't happy about it, etc. But he finally got what he's been asking for. A hotel room. The very gift that he's been begging for the past 2 weeks. He finally got it. And as a bonus, he even went to a concert. And the way that my small little mind saw it at first was, since he finally received the room, maybe the concert could be a celebration, right? A celebration segueing into what could be the next chapter. James turning his life around.
Hi, I'm here. Now, I am still depressed. And it's not because of what you think. You know, it's pouring down rain outside. Don't worry about what I do in my private time. It's rainy outside, man. I need some, Cash App money or Venmo, please. I need to get some money up. I gotta go do some things. Man, I gotta go get my medication. I don't have the money for it. I think it's like $100.
As you can see, everything I just said was completely disingenuous, and James is still James. It seems as if a hotel room and a concert was not enough to provide James with the day-to-day necessities, so the begging obviously continued. Alright, James, it's been 5 months of me making videos about you. And you've been on the exact same spot since I encountered you. And what's worse now is that he's asking for money so he could go out on a date.
I'm telling you, man. Look, I need the money so I can go on a date.
He's fixated in this mindset where if you live stream yourself, you're automatically entitled to receiving money from people. And there's many times where he mentions that he doesn't have to do these lives, and yet he does them. But upon my personal endeavors on the YouTubes, the algorithm strangely pushed this video onto my feed. This was quite literally when James was still with his family.
My thing is, if everything in what I'm doing is for nothing, maybe I should have went to another state. Maybe I should have went to South Carolina or something like that. Maybe I should just leave Texas. Maybe I should go to Georgia or some other state where I can get things done. I don't have to sit here and put up with shit that is really stupid. You know, people tell me, well, it's going to take a while to get a disability, or the alimony or spousal support you're trying to get for your mom. It's not going to fly here. Your power of attorney is questionable. So basically, everything I'm trying to do for my mom is horse. Basically, I came to Texas to get help, and that feels like I'm not getting help. And on top of all of that, everybody wants to give me. Now I know I'm not the only person that's hurting, but I'm going through a lot of right now, trying to do all I can for my mom. All I'm trying to do is get more money coming in for my mom so that she can have better things, nicer things, better than what we've got now. Maybe I came to the wrong state. Maybe I came to the wrong place, I thought I was going to be able to get help here in Texas, but apparently not. Everyone seems to be against me.
He mentions that he came to Texas in order to get help for him and his family. See, James is completely vague about the current events that go on in his life. And the best that I could assume is he's trying to get other members of his family to basically donate money. It doesn't seem like they want to budge. But he talks about how there's a struggle into receiving disability checks for his family, right? But apparently his POA is all kinds of questionable. So there's like a postponing process, I guess. With no governmental funding on the way and nobody helping James out, that's when he decided to move to South Carolina, where he is now. But I find it very strange that he sounds so much similar than what he sounds like now. And in this video, it stated that his mother's illness was terminal at this point. But this video was 2 years ago. And I guess that's why I made the mistake saying that he was homeless for 2 years, because he sounds exactly the same in these videos, in these old clips. He says he came to Texas because he wanted people to help him. But in what way besides money? And if money is what you need, why don't you go to work? Do you want to know how little this man has worked in his life? It is rumored that the last time he worked was in 2009. A commenter on one of my videos claims that James would work on and off from 1993 to 2007. And he had apparently gathered this information from James's YouTube channel. And there is a couple of videos on why he chose to keep his mother and brother around instead of just sending them in a facility.
My mom and my brother going into facilities is not a better quality care of life. They gave him like $40, $50 for spending money, but the rest of it they kept. The state themselves get paid. And all those years that he was in there and he never got no one to come see him for holidays and his birthday, they just went because I didn't want to go see him. It's because I was too far away. I'm not made of money. Even when I was working jobs at McDonald's, I wasn't financially doing any better off than what I'm doing now. And there is programs out there that would pay me to do what I'm already doing. And I would have my own money. And I wouldn't be spending it. I mean, I would spend their money. Yes, I am able to be with my mom and I'm able to be with my brother. That's the only thing I get out of it.
It was really because he wanted to be with his mom, right? But money was the issue. And in these videos, he keeps mentioning why he doesn't want to get a job. This reasoning stays till today.
When I was working, the minimum wage was like $7.25. It was going out of the $6 an hour range into the $7.25 range. That's how long ago I worked. I remember, and there wasn't that much money, but they required you to do a whole lot of work for, basically peanuts. And even if I did have a job, I wouldn't be that much better off than I am now.
He even at one point wanted to say that he wanted to sue the state of Texas, claiming they were neglectful because they didn't give him access to his brother and mother's disability checks.
December, almost Christmas, and I still do not have my brother's money. I don't got his meds. How is it? Because, he was in Carolina. He had access to all this. Now he's here in Texas, and, I can't get any of that crap. And they say, because I got a criminal record, I can't, become the payee. I do feel like that's a lawsuit, and this is neglect on the part of Texas. Now, they are sitting there saying to me, well, you can't be the payee because you got a record. Isn't that discrimination because I got a criminal record?
But all of these videos don't make him look good because people have been claiming these things since forever. And when you hear these things and then you see him wasting his brother and mom's money on things that weren't necessary, confessing that he used money on prostitutes even though they were around, and the heartbreaking video where he genuinely showed his mom having a seizure. My question is, why didn't he put them in a facility at first, get a job, save some money, and then help them out? He always uses that entry-level jobs just wouldn't pay enough, so therefore I must not work at all. And I know it sounds bad to people, I guess, but if you work at McDonald's for a good amount of time, you can get a pretty high-paying job there. You have any idea how much managers get paid there? There's McDonald's managers with houses and mortgages and stuff. I'm not understanding the victimization just cause you were a criminal. Of course the government is not going to trust a criminal. But this is all in the past. As I watch these old videos and these new ones, it just always leads me to the same question. Why didn't you get a job? Believe it or not, entry-level jobs not paying enough is not a good enough reason to not support your family in need. He constantly would talk about how much in need they are. Your answer has been right there and you still chose not to take it while your family was suffering. I'm not exactly understanding why people defend him. He's homeless. I get it. So is many other people. I pointed out a homeless man he personally knew that got out of it, and still with the same excuses, man. This dude thinks that because we all have money, then we must add James into our expenses. He still thinks people give me money, when I've already stated nobody gives me money. I'm gonna be real with you. If my father's life depended on me remembering my Cash App login, he'd be gone. I like to think I did a pretty good job with my research. It's to the point where what more can be said? So the best I could say to you is, if you really want to know more, you would have to really check out his YouTube channel. It's the one platform he doesn't consistently upload on, so you'll definitely find more of the answers you're looking for. As if I didn't already answer those questions, of course.
For Cash App.
So why not conclude this video with these 2 live streams that he recently had? And I'd like to think these 2 are highlighted as probably the most, or one of the most entitled moments of James.
I am taking donations. The problem is no one's sending any. I don't hear any cash. I don't hear no Cash App sounds going off.
This line right here, I don't hear any Cash App sounds going off, can be also said as, I don't hear any coin sounds going off. This is one of the most repeated lines from James's lives. A very scummy, condescending way to get you to donate.
I am taking donations. The problem is no one's sending any.
Yes, that's one pretty big problem for you, James.
I don't hear no coin sounds. Well, you'll know when you hear them, because they'll start,
You'll know when you'll hear them. Again, condescending, right? But it led me to think about something. I truly don't know what those coin sounds sound like. Deadass, I never even seen a singular donation on Instagram, so I don't know what the notification sound effect is.
If you watch the whole Carts of Darkness documentary, I'll loan you $6.99. No, thank you. Where are the coin sounds, man? I don't hear. Stop saying here's $100. I don't care if you just got paid. You can't cash at me, but you want to cash up everyone else that send them money. You'd like to see me out on the pavement. Where the coin sounds at, man?
He tends to get angry in order to try to make you feel bad. By the way, I'm just walking you through how his streams go normally. So whenever you check out his Instagram lives, this is what it is. Like, this is exactly what each of his lives are.
Check my Venmo. It'll pop up right here. You didn't see shit. I don't see nothing. Man, this is some bull. So they get thousands of dollars and I don't get shit, huh? You go on his Instagram and look and read all about it.
So this is where I was talking about when I said he was mad about me making money, even though nobody's sending me money. But the troll demons are really good at their craft. Not even my words can persuade James into thinking I'm not getting paid for this. He's also been telling people that if people wanted to know about me so much, then you should probably go to my Instagram. And I think you should too, Smitty Werbin Jaegerman Jensen. And I don't know, I've been thinking about just posting some of the edits that I make about James into there. But a lot of pages already do that. And I feel like I would just discredit them, you know? So it also became a big joke. But people keep bringing up that they have donated around 500, 300, whatever the donation can be. And it ends up being false. And I think James has fallen for that joke too many times where he gets mad about it every time someone brings it up now.
I'll tell you what, I already know there ain't no $300 in there, man. You keep saying that you're going to go into the block zone and be blocked. I don't know what his GoFundMe is, but go looking up, man. He's gotten thousands of dollars. You guys won't send me nothing. I'm a human being too, man. No, the hell I didn't. My Venmo ain't popped up. It'll pop up and say so-and-so sent me money. No one sent me, a few pennies. How come I can't get a few $1,000s? How much did you send me? I told you quit doing that, man. I know you didn't send me no $100. I do acknowledge the donations. I do say thank you when people donate to me. I do. But they never send me a significant amount like they did Tony. No one's setting up no damn GoFundMe page for me.
I just don't like how he acts like a child constantly. He's acting like nobody has ever donated money ever. He keeps comparing himself to Tony. The thing is though, Tony has a job and is actually picking himself up. You are still here 5 months later, doing the same thing, only getting angrier. He acts like a baby when another kid has a better toy than him. How much more does he need? He keeps expecting somebody to give him like a really big donation, enough to get him like a house and stuff. You know, basically set him for life.
You know, I need a GoFundMe page where I could get donations sent to me. You know, I got a big hospital bill I need to help pay. Someone to help me pay it. You know, I need some donations, you know.
The hospital bill that he just mentioned, by the way, are the hospital bills that he's been racking up because he's been going there a lot lately. For the smallest reasons too. A cold, a cough, a slight pain in his shoulder, vomiting, whatever it is. Something minor, he'll just go to the hospital.
Back at the hospital again. That's right. Just chilling.
But that's not our fault. Not even our problem.
A ticket to Vegas for what? What am I going to do in Las Vegas? I'm not going to go to Las Vegas if you send me a ticket, because all I'm going to do, unless I get a room, like a motel room there, like a residency there in the room, there's got to be some things that because I ain't going to go to Las Vegas and then be homeless in the street there. Just, different town, different state, and the same old that I'm doing here. No, man.
Residency in a hotel? It's just funny how he's self-aware. He knows that he's just gonna do the same thing. That's why he hasn't left there.
Okay, that's a stupid ass question. No, I'm not Chinese. Am I gonna say thank you for what? Thank you for the donation, Michael. Thank you for that, Michael. I know you guys hate me, okay? Stop saying here's $100, because I'm not falling for it. I ain't falling for it, okay? I'm glad Tony got all that money. He really deserves it. Well, what about me? I deserve some money too.
That part struck a nerve to me. I almost gained a pinched nerve from that. He's saying he deserves money just like Tony. For what? You don't do anything. You haven't worked. You only beg on it. I'm just gonna repeat the same thing I've been saying forever, bro.
You don't love me. You hate me. Can I get a couple $100? Well, can't get no couple $1,000. Like you want to send everybody else? Oh yeah, that's just totally out of the question. But you can send Tony all kinds of money. He getting thousands of dollars, making money off of my name, my likeness. And so now apparently Smitty wants to sue me if I use Hater Nation. Like the Hater Nation Festival, if I do that, he said he's going to sue me. How in the hell is he going to sue me for what? I'm able to. I want to do things in my life too. I don't want to do this crap for the rest of my life. I'm very grateful.
I don't hate you, James. I've always said this. You just need a job. I've always been saying what's the best for you. How could I possibly hate you if I only want the best for you?
I'm not famous, man. I'm not a celebrity. I'm not famous. I'm not any of that stuff. Just a homeless guy.
We've already known you're not famous, James. You were the one that started that. It took you this long to realize what we've been saying this whole time. So I hope that live pissed you off, because we still got one more to go.
How about 100? People hate me that much. It's unbelievable.
So completely off rip, without properly greeting himself or anything, he just cuts to the chase. Immediately starts asking for 100. Very casually. So if you're getting paid 10 an hour, he's asking you to give him 10 hours of your life.
Why do people hate me? They hate my demeanor. They hate my everything about me. See me beat up. Here's my Venmo in the comment section. Putting on my Cash App. My Cash App is in my bio. Why should I? All I gotta do is look there. My Cash App's right there in the comment section. I just put my Venmo on there, man. I do care. Why are you guys letting them make bank off me? You guys won't even give me a measly couple of dollars?
Soon after, he starts victimizing himself once again. And while he's moping in his own sorrow, pointing out how people hate him, he's still typing in his Cash App. Measly couple of dollars after the measly 100 people already sent him. So it seems that the troll demons devoured James to the point where he really cannot be convinced. He succumbed to them too deeply. It almost seems irreversible. I really hope James gets a job, man. This is not cutting out the way he wanted it to, but I don't know what he expected. This is most likely his first time in his life where he's truly alone, where maintaining himself is put to the test. No hardworking man would just start begging to another, unless the circumstances allows it to. But he has not shown 1 ounce of productivity. He can't even find it in himself to work a minimum wage entry-level job. Expect the Shannonverse to crumble soon.
Don't you guys want me to get a room so I can make some